I'm Harry Boyer, and I am here at Kerbeck Cadillac of Atlantic City. And I am so excited because we were able to work this out with a simple phone call from a gentleman that happens to be a fan of the show. But without further ado, we've brought you from the Legends in Concert, appearing now at Harrah's in Atlantic City, Elvis Presley and the wonderful Katelyn Schoeffel.
Thank you very much.
Elvis,
Hey,
I am
man.
so happy that you've come to be on the Kerbeck infomercial.
Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here.
And do you see what I had to go through just to get Katelyn back on this show? She hasn't been on the show. We had to get Elvis
so beautiful.
and an Escalade.
I love it.
We're here, and what I want you to know is this is Labor Day weekend,
That's
and
right.
so we've got a lot of great events and a lot of great sales going on, but it also happens to be the last weekend that you can see these two on stage at Harrah's in Atlantic City. They're doing the official Legends in Concert right now, today, Saturday, at 7:30 and 10:30.
7:30 and 10:30.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
I'm always late.
Well, you're last to go. It's like you got to be on time. They are appearing now at Harrah's in Atlantic City for their final weekend of shows. Today, Saturday, at 7:30 and 10 o'clock, and again tomorrow, Sunday, at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Did I get your schedule right?
That's it, man. You got it.
Caitlin keeps Elvis
We'll
straight,
hope to see
too.
you there. We'll hope to see you there. It's a great show. It's a great show.
Now, Elvis, you're phenomenal, and let me tell you something. Yes, Katelyn is actually a dancer. She went from being a Kerbeck infomercial girl to the famous Miss New Jersey,
That's right.
and now she is a legend in concert. We were fortunate enough that Warren Bader, who happens to be the Caesars talent supervisor, the regional talent supervisor, happened to call me on opening night of your show.
Is that right?
And he said he watches the infomercial and loves it. Well, Warren came and got a car. And Warren was nice enough to give me some tickets. And I went to see this show, and I got to tell you, I didn't know what to expect. And of course, I've been a Katelyn fan, so I went to see Katelyn.
That's awesome.
But it is unbelievable.
It's a great show.
There's a lot of, let's call them fake Elvises. This one's the real deal.
Thank you very much.
And you can see Frank Sinatra,
And I'm a local boy.
and he's a local boy. That's right.
That's right. Grew up here.
Grew up in Cinnaminson.
Cinnaminson, New Jersey.
And he was actually right down the street from our Palmyra dealership.
That's it. Exactly.
Got your start down here on the Jersey Shore.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I'm glad we have you back down here
Thank
on
you.
the Jersey
Thank
Shore.
you. Appreciate that. It's always a pleasure to be back in my hometown.
Well, I want to thank Mark Kogan, who's the GM of Legends in Concert. And you know, we were maybe going to have Frank Sinatra, and
Yeah.
I wanted to make him jealous.
Yeah.
That's why I made you this Escalade
Yeah.
for the Elvis ride.
Frank would have been here, but he had other other obligations.
Well, we understand that.
Yeah, yeah.
But we are so happy that they're here to be on the Kerbeck show. And Kevin, originally from the local area, being able to come back home and appear on stage in Atlantic City and be part of the infomercial is just unbelievable.
And come see the show. We have great acts in the show. We got Sting, and Whitney Houston and Cher.
You know, I'm glad
Frank Sinatra and Elvis.
Can I tell you something? Because I'm glad he brought up Sting. I went to see the show. Sting, Cher, Whitney Houston, Elvis, Frank Sinatra. Can't forget him. The show was amazing. And afterwards, Elvis gets all the attention in the world. Everybody loves Elvis.
And don't forget, we got live dancers too. Live dancers. Live dancers. Live band.
And it's not like it's 100 dancers. Caitlin's one of 4 prime dancers that are on stage the whole dang
That's right.
time.
Looking good, man.
And they are doing a phenomenal job. But I do want to give Sting a plug. Can I give Sting a plug?
Absolutely.
All right. When you go see the show, we know you love Elvis, and get your picture and give Kevin a hug. Give Frank the love and everybody else, but give Sting a hug, all right? Because Sting needs more love. He does a phenomenal job. The show's fantastic. And I do, can I share a little personal story with you?
Sure.
I was actually talking to Kevin in the car. I have an ex-brother-in-law who had a sister that had Down syndrome, and she was confined to a wheelchair her whole life. And she was a huge Elvis fan. Woman had a big heart. And every Christmas, I would make sure to find some random
That's cool.
Elvis trinket, ornament, something for her. and we lost her a few years ago.
Wow.
And when I went to see the show, and I was waiting for the lovely Katelyn, and everybody was there talking to Elvis and Frank Sinatra, after the crowd died down, there was a lovely, beautiful woman confined to a wheelchair with Down syndrome that had come over, and this man, this Elvis,
Thank you.
paid special attention, gave her a hug, posed for pictures, and we were talking, and that's something that's warmed to his heart, too. Anybody with special needs, and you do an event every year, from what I understand, for that.
Yeah, I do it every year in Pittsburgh. That's right.
That's awesome.
Special needs, yeah.
This is not just a great Elvis, this is a great man I'm standing next to.
I got a good mama, you know?
Yeah?
I got a good mother, man. She raised me well.
Well, thank you very much, Mama.
Thank you very much, Mama.
You did a hell of a job with this
Sylvia,
one.
my mom, she's a beautiful lady.
Come
see the show.
Come get your Cadillac in the morning.
Get your Cadillac, then come see the show.
And come see Elvis at night.
Right,
Only
Caitlin?
here at
Absolutely.
Kerbeck of Atlantic City. All right.
Thank you very much.
Elvis has left the dealership.
That he has.
But Katelyn is here.
I'm sticking around.
I know. We went through a lot to get you on the show. I mean, my God.
I know, but it's great to be back.
See, what happened, folks, is after I helped train Katelyn to win Miss New Jersey, you know, with the card tricks and all the things on the show.
I remember.
You were prepared for anything that way, I think.
You're right.
That's,
I was.
That's why, you know, I mean, the fact that you've been dancing since like you were 2 months old and all the training that you went through. I mean, that wasn't it. It was the Harry experience here at Kerbeck, I think, that helped put you over the edge.
I definitely think it had something to do with it.
I thought so. I thought so. In any case, Katelyn is a legend. She is legendary. And legends are like kind of past tense, though, right?
They are, yeah, but there are a couple of legends that are going to be in our show that are still alive. So, like Cher's still alive, and she's in our show.
And the real Cher was here
Same
with the
Sting.
legend Cher.
Yep. And so was Sting. Sting's going to be in Atlantic City, too.
Like they should
and we
meet.
had Sting in our concert.
Does that screw up some sort of time continuum if the two of them like walk into each other?
That would be pretty weird.
I know. That would be weird. But now we are very happy to have the lovely Katelyn Schoeffel here on the show at Kerbeck Cadillac of Atlantic City. It is our Labor Day event, Katelyn.
It is. Labor Day sales event.
So, you know, nothing more America, Labor Day, Miss New Jersey, and Elvis all at the same time.
I mean, what a perfect show.
Exactly. Now, I did have Elvis add his signature
He
and
signed
signed
the
tie. You got it. I got 2 Miss Americas, 1 Miss New Jersey, and Elvis Presley himself on this tie.
You better keep that because you're going to be able to sell that for some big bucks one day.
I know. I give it back to the Smithsonian in between shows.
Gotcha.
And I only request it when necessary. Red, white, and blue all over. When you buy, pay your sales tax up to
6.7%.
And when you lease,
We're going to pay your first 4 lease payments.
and it is deals and it is discounts, as I was telling Katelyn, the rules have been taken off the table. We can say cheap, we can say deal, we can say sale, we can say whatever the heck you want.
It's crazy. I have to get used to this.
I know. The only thing you can't do in the Cadillac segment,
Well, don't say it because that will mean you're doing it.
I wasn't going to bring up the TVs. You can't giggle.
Oh, okay.
I told you about the giggle. We had a giggle issue last week.
I heard.
Carl, if you're watching this week, I got a real laugher. She's more of a ha-ha than a hee-hee.
Now it's going to be weird. I don't know how to laugh now.
You laugh fine.
Okay.
You've never giggled, I don't think. We'll find out. Let's keep
I have
going.
a friend that gives me a percentage of how real my laugh is.
Let's go 100% this way. Katelyn, let's talk about this certified pre-owned.
All right, what do we have going on here?
It's a 2017 Cadillac CT6
Ooh.
3.0 twin turbo with the rear entertainment.
I love that. Really?
Yeah.
Wait, where is it? I can't even see it.
It pops out of the head right behind the headrest. And massaging rear seats.
What?
Heated rear seats. You want to pay somebody to drive you around in this car.
All right.
Maybe this will be the next Katelyn ride.
This will be like if you're going to work Uber, you can ask for more tips if you have this vehicle.
You could yes, yeah, I was thinking that. You could get more money if you were an Uber
Absolutely.
driver having this car.
Absolutely. And I think you said it only has 4,000 miles?
Yes, it is a certified pre-owned car. It was traded in here, bought here new, only 4,000 miles on
That's
it.
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's been through the 172-point check. It has the balance of not 4-year 50, but the balance of a 6-year 100,000-mile Cadillac bumper-to-bumper certified pre-owned warranty. And every certified pre-owned car qualifies for 2.9% APR for 60 months.
And if you buy this car anytime before 6 p.m., you can drive it directly from here over to Harris. I just Googled it. It is exactly 11 minutes away.
I told her it was 8.
According to Harry, it's 8. I MapQuested it. It said 11. We'll see. And you can come see our show, Legends in Concert, where I'll be dancing, and you'll get to see Elvis, who was in our show earlier.
Exactly. You got to see the show. And you will get there in 8 minutes
Well,
in this
I'm sure
car.
if you're driving this car. Not
Exactly.
if you're driving what I'm driving right now.
We'll work on that next. Let's keep rolling. So the Legends in Concert show really is, and I'm being authentic. I went to see it, and I even said to Caitlin, I didn't think I was going to like it.
You did. I appreciate the support.
I know. I was literally going to support my friend, and I love the show. And it's not like when we say she's a dancer, it's not like there's 100 dancers. There are 4 dancers. This lady is on stage kicking it the entire show and does a phenomenal job.
Thank you very much.
And we thank you for coming here to kick it on Kerbeck Show.
Yeah, what do we have over here?
We have a 2015 Cadillac SRX in the lovely Silver Coast Metallic. It has the shale interior. It only has 27,000 miles on it, an ultra-view sunroof, backup camera, remote start, so much stuff. $27,900, $27,900, and you're going to buy it right now, and you can take advantage of 2.9% for 60 months. What do you think about that?
I think that sounds great.
Well, I'm glad you're back on the show.
I'm glad
No.
to be back.
Let's go and see what we got going on inside.
All right.
I almost forgot.
What did you forget?
Grandpa Ted. I got her back on the show.
Hi. He will love that.
The night she won Miss America. The night she almost won Miss America,
So close.
I actually was walking out, and a man grabbed me, and I won't tell you what he said, but I should have kept you on the show in the first place, is what he told me. And it happened to be her Grandpa Ted.
Oh, yep. And I'm sure he's watching right now.
Well, we got her back on the show just for you. We had to go through a lot, but here she is. Let's talk about brand new 2018 Cadillac ATS turbo sedans. For all of you watching, it's time to go in panic mode. There is only 6 left. I have a gentleman that just picked one up. He was from New York. He was worried and scared, and he picked his car up because there aren't any ATS sedans left.
Really?
They are not making them next year
Oh, no.
because they are going to redesign the car and rename the car, and it's going to be about 2.5 years away, 2 years away.
Mm-hmm.
So Cadillac has come up with a phenomenal 27-month lease
Ah.
that we make even better here at Kerbeck Cadillac of Atlantic City. When I tell you, with only $29.95 due at signing, you are going to be $219 a month for just 27 months. And we
Are going to pay your first 4 lease payments.
and this is dark Adriatic blue. This is light platinum
This is
interior.
beautiful. I love this.
It's got a sunroof. It's got heated seats. It's got a backup camera. It's got a
nice.
Cadillac Q screen. It's got enough horsepower to get you from here to Harrah's in 8 minutes. 272 horsepower, 295 foot-pounds of torque, alloy wheels, so much more, but not so much more when it comes to the payment. Now, Caitlin,
Yes.
I forgot to tell you.
What did you forget?
Although I know you've remembered the word bonus cash.
Oh, yeah, that was my favorite.
We have $2,000 in down payment assistance when you buy.
Okay.
We're still paying their sales tax up to.
Up to 6.7%.
And because if you remember, although you're trying to sell a boat probably still,
I am still.
we have no boats here. It's no more oars. It's all about the end. You're going to get the $2,000 down payment assistance, the sales tax up to 6.7%, and 0% APR financing for 60 months.
All right, there's my favorite number again, 0.
You got it. 0, unless we're talking about paychecks. 0
We
is
can
the
just
hero.
put a lot of zeros at the
After.
end of my paycheck. after that one number.
Brand new 2018 Cadillac ATS Turbo Coupe. We will have these in 2019s, but what we will not have is a lease that is $259 a month, which is $39.95 to its signing when you qualify for the GM lease loyalty rebate, and it's only 27 months, Katelyn, and at $259 a month, guess what?
We're going to pay your first 4 lease payments.
That is correct. And if you want to buy it, we will pay
Your sales tax up to 6.7%.
$2,000 in down payment assistance, and your favorite number
Oh, 0.
for APR for 60 months when you buy it. Buy it or lease it. It is time to get your deal. It is time to get your steal. It's time to drive away on all 4 wheels at Kerbeck Cadillac of Atlantic City. The only thing you have to do
Is take exit 2 off the Atlantic City Expressway, well known as the Kerbeck exit, and you're here.
come get your Cadillac during the day and go see Katelyn dancing at night at the Legends of Concert. This is the last weekend. So not only are these Labor Day event offers worth coming, I can actually say deals. So these Labor Day deals worth coming, but then you get your brand new Cadillac and you go see the Legends in concert. Tell Elvis, tell Katelyn, tell Frank Sinatra, you saw us on the show. You got to go. Let's talk about a brand new CT6
All right.
that you're standing next to, Katelyn.
Let's talk about it.
It is radiant silver. It has a jet black interior. It's a 3.6-liter V6 engine. It is all-wheel drive.
Ooh.
Has the comfort and convenience package with the driver awareness, the rear view camera, the navigation. That's real leather in there. You're touching.
I can tell. It's beautiful.
Ultra
And
view sunroof.
I was going to say the Ultra View sunroof, which is my favorite part.
Your favorite part of the whole dang thing.
Well, I don't know. I just love Ultra View sunroofs. I think that they're so much fun.
It's almost like having a convertible without the aggravation
Exactly.
or the leaks. And you know what? You are going to lease this car, you or anybody else out there,
Right.
for only $399 a month with just $49.95 to its signing. When you qualify for the GM lease loyalty rebate, this car has a posted price of over $62,000.
Wow.
And you're $399 a month. And it is a lease. So we
Pay your first 4 lease payments.
pay your first 4 lease payments, and if you want to buy it,
We're going to pay your sales tax up to 6.7%.
and you remember anything else?
Something about $2,000, but I don't really know what that means. So explain it to me a little bit
Okay,
more.
it is $2,000 in down payment assistance.
Okay.
It's like money. It's a rebate.
Okay.
It's sort of like bonus cash.
So when they have to put X amount of dollars down, you're going to give them $2,000 to put down? Is that how that works?
Well,
or?
they call it down payment assistance. It's really just a rebate. It gets
Okay.
cut off the price of the car.
Got it. Got it.
But in order to get that, you got to take the 0% for 60 months. It's very hard that you have to take 0% for 60 months. But you're paying no interest whatsoever
For 60 months.
for 60 months. No tricks to it. The only thing you have to do is take
Exit 2 off the Atlantic City Expressway, well known as the Kerbeck exit, and you're here.
You want to take advantage of these Labor Day offers? We have, and we always say we're huge, but I think, well, you're here, but we have Elvis. We are larger than life.
True.
There is no dealer that has the discounts, the deals, the prices, the offers, the Katelyn, or Elvis. You're not getting any of
Or the
that.
Harry.
Or Harry. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're welcome.
That's true. Yes. They don't have me either. You need to come to Kerbeck. Sincerely. We will work harder. We will work smarter. We are larger than life with prices that are really, 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 really tiny.
I couldn't agree more.
The deals are here. The steals are here. You want to get here and get your offer or opportunity on a Cadillac because there's only one place to go, and that's down that expressway. Take the exit 2 and come join us. Brand new 2018 Cadillac XTS in phantom gray metallic, jet black interior, alloy wheels, Cadillac Q, backup camera, Bose sound system. What else do you want, Katelyn?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's much else to offer. This looks like it has it all.
And when you buy it,
We're going to pay your sales tax up to 6.7%.
and you also get
$2,000 in down payment assistance, and 0% APR for your first 60 months.
Here at Kerbeck Cadillac of Atlantic City. You want to get here and you want to take
Exit 2 off the Atlantic City Expressway, well known as the Kerbeck exit, and you're here.
Come get your Cadillac during the daytime and go see Katelyn at the nighttime. Legends in concert. It's your last weekend in the show.
I cannot believe it. It flew by, this contract, and I'm sad to see it go, but it was really, really a great show.
You might be bored after the show's over. I'm just saying. You know.
Maybe.
We'll see. But legends in concert. Go see Elvis, the great Kevin Mills that was here. Go see Frank Sinatra, Cher, Sting, Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
I've been to see the show. I'm probably going again. You guys, you got to make it. Today's Saturday, Labor Day, for all these great deals. And then go see the show at 7:30.
7:30 or 10 o'clock today. And then tomorrow, our last and final show is at 7 o'clock.
Brand new 2018 Cadillac CTS Turbo Sedan. Guess what? This is the last weekend for Legends in Concert. This is the last CTS for 2018. So it's like our own little legend. I mean, we have 19s coming too, but this car, you're going to lease it for only $319 a month with just $39.95 due at signing. When you qualify for the GM lease loyalty rebate, it has the UltraView sunroof, the heated seats, the remote start, the backup camera, memory seats, alloy wheels, OnStart turn-by-turn directions and connections. Your UltraView sunroof that you love so much.
What else could you ask for?
You can't ask for anything more because we are going to pay
your first 4 lease payments.
And at $319 a month, it's a steal of a deal at Kerbeck Cadillac of Atlantic City, where legends are born.
Legends never die.
Legends never die. But these deals are going away, I'll tell you that much. These deals are going to be out of the building like Elvis. At $319 a month, we pay your first 4 lease payments. And if you want to buy it,
we're going to pay your sales tax up to 6.7%. And don't forget about the 0% APR for the first 60 months.
How could I forget? And how could you forget to hop off the sofa, get in your car, take the Atlantic City Expressway to
Exit 2, well known as the Kerbeck exit, and you're here.
And come get your Cadillac during the day and take the 8-minute ride to Harrah's to see the show.
11-minute ride.
Katelyn.
Yes.
Brand new XT5.
I love it.
And you haven't been here in a while.
I know, it's been a minute.
And with these rules that are no longer applying, the deals are unbelievable.
My ears are like being set on fire when you say that, but we're allowed to say it now.
It's like I'm cursing at her.
It is.
But it's an XT5, and it is only $259 a month for this. $259, and it's $39.95 due at signing, with just qualifying for the GM lease loyalty, which is worth $1,500 to you, and at $259 for you, we still
are going to pay your first 4 lease payments.
And if you buy it,
we're going to pay your sales tax up to 6.7%.
And
don't forget, 0 APR for the first 60 months and down payment assistance up to $2,000.
I love down payment assistance. 0% for 60 months. We pay your sales tax. There is nothing better. It is the Labor Day event. We brought Katelyn in special. We brought Elvis in special. And every single Cadillac is on special. At Kerbeck Cadillac of Atlantic City, the only thing you have to do
is take Exit 2, well known as the Kerbeck exit, and you're here.
Just shimmy on down. We're right on the right. Let's keep going. I got to say this.
This is similar to what Elvis pulled up in
the
earlier.
Elvis's ride.
And me, too.
That's right. I meant to have Elvis. I had him sign the tie. I should have had him sign the car. Elvis's ride is here and available for sale. Right. The King was in the King of the Road. How about that? With the Queen.
I'm going to jump in here.
Jump in there.
I want to see what it's like from the driver's side.
Brand new 2018 Cadillac Escalade, 4-wheel drive, luxury collection. This is the sport utility. If you want one, you need to come. At $750 a month, with just $5,000 due at signing, when you qualify for the GM lease loyalty rebate, which is worth $2,500 to you, this vehicle that's almost $90,000 for $750 a month. I almost called you Lindsay, Sarah, and somebody else's name all at the same time. Caitlin.
It's all right, Kevin.
It's Harry.
Just kidding, Harry.
You can call me Elvis. He and I are on a first name basis, you know.
Are you?
Yeah, I say Elvis, he says Harry. It's cool. It's good. Thank you. So
Thank you very
anyway,
much.
it's a lease, and we still,
Pay your first 4 lease payments.
You were-
Even on this car?
even
You're
on
gonna
this
pay
car, you were
your
very
first car?
enamored by the features. I was just,
I was. When you come in, I mean, there are these beautiful screens, and it's just, this is luxury.
if you remember, folks, Caitlin does get distracted by blinking lights easily.
Well, you would too if you were sitting in here and turning this car on.
I have
because
seen
it's
the show.
beautiful.
I mean, you have to dance with blinking lights like the whole time. How do
True.
you pay
I
attention?
get used to it.
I understand. 4-wheel drive, rear entertainment, power folding third row seat, navigation, 360 camera, driver awareness, safety alert seat, vibrates under your tush if something's on the right or the left or behind you.
Oh.
It's a safety feature, IntelliBeam headlamps, and it's $750 a month. We still pay the first 4 lease payments, and if you buy it,
We're going to pay up to $2,000 for down payment assistance.
now you got it.
We're also going to pay your sales tax up to 6.7%
Correct.
and 0% APR for 60 months.
0% APR for 60 months. Let me tell you, I was doing the math for somebody. At a regular interest rate, if you were to finance this car, on top of the 6.7% that you're saving in sales tax that we show as a dealer discount, for your accountant's sake, we will show the sales tax on the bottom. $2,000 in the down payment assistance, but 0% for 60 months can save you like $7,000 in interest.
Wow, that's unbelievable. That's a huge savings.
We're talking huge, thousands upon thousands of dollars. We have just 20 Escalades left, and I say just 20. 20's a lot, but we sell these cars fast. The 18 model year is ending now. The leases are over at the end of September. You want a deal? It's time. The inventory's still got a selection. I've got flex cash. I've got incentives. We've got Cadillac pull ahead. If you're in a current lease, we will pull you out of it early. Cadillac will waive 4 of your last payments up to $2,000. We then pay your first $2,000 in payments. I don't know what you're waiting for, but it's Labor Day. You need to be here now. You need to be here soon. And you need to get here early to get your Cadillac so that you can go see Legends in concert.
You do at 7:30 and 10 o'clock tonight, and then tomorrow at 7 p.m.
And the only thing you got to do to get started with all this is get off that dang sofa and take the expressway too.
Exit 2, well known as the Kerbeck exit, and you're here.